This is James Held of Rifle TV in association with Matt Clinch Gym. I'm in Scotland, Glasgow today, ahead of Ricky Burns defending his WBA world title against KIRYL RELIKH. Ian Lewis and Dylan White, massive fight. But fortunate enough to be joined by John Ryder. How are you, John?
I'm good, James. You?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. It's been quite a sort of trial and tribulation little time for yourself of late. Big moment, big defeat to ARNFIELD. Can you sort of recess on that and look back on that a little bit?
In testing times. Yeah, do you know what? Lost that fight. I mean, I feel I won it, and a lot of people around me felt I won it. But, learning curve. Do you know what I mean? Live and learn, and just move forward.
What's the sort of plan for yourself now? Have you been sort of back in the gym, or do you have a little bit of time now?
Not as of yet. I mean, we're coming up for 2 weeks now. I'll hopefully be back in Monday, get back to it, and hopefully get a date confirmed and just start progressing again.
I mean, we're here in Scotland. This big fights. Does this give you the sort of the buzz to get yourself into contention? These sort of big moments and these big arenas, if you like.
Oh, massively. Yeah. I mean, I'm here to support Ricky first and foremost, but you know, it's a good fight in DILLIAN White and Ian Lewison, one that people will find it hard to call, but no, it's a good time.
Let's talk a little bit about Ricky Burns. He's in against KIRYL RELIKH. I haven't personally seen too much of KIRYL. What do you know about him, John?
That he's trained by Ricky, and that's about it, really. I mean, bit bad of me, really. I should pay more attention, but no, I know what Ricky does and what Ricky does well. So he's not a freeweight world champion for no reason. So hopefully he can keep his momentum going and get the big fights.
You're in the gym with Ricky Burns. You see him day in, day out, and more than sort of other people. What does he do different in training? What do you think sets him out as a world champion compared to other fighters?
His best quality is probably his worst quality. He doesn't know when to stop, but he doesn't know when he's done enough, and he'll just keep working and working and working, and he's relentless in what he does, and he's an inspiration, really. Do you know what I mean? Because he'll admit himself he's not technically the best, but he puts the work in, and it just goes to show. Do you know what I mean? Whether you like his style or not, he's proven it. He's a multi-world champion multiple times, free weights. I mean, fair play to him.
KIRYL RELIKH's got a big punching record. We know the calibre of opposition hasn't been that of Ricky Burns, but is that a worry and a danger for you and the team?
No, do you know what? Ricky's been in with big punches before. Do you know what I mean? Roman Martinez, massive puncher. Look how he dealt with him. Michael Katsidis, another massive puncher. He deals with it. You know what I mean? When you're up against a big puncher, you know what you're dealing with. So I suppose it's a lot easier. If he was up against a switch it in Terence Crawford, that's when you become unstuck. But no, I believe Ricky's too experienced and too fit and too strong to worry about a big puncher.
The fact that Adrian Broner potentially could be here fighting night, do you think that will affect Ricky? Do you think there's a chance Broner, that carrot dangled over the fact that he's got to come through RELIKH, do you think that could affect the way he goes out about his work? Yeah,
I think it's never a good thing to announce the possibility before the actual fight itself. And you can take your foot off the gas, but I believe Ricky's too professional to do that. I think he'll be fully focused on the 7th, knowing that if he doesn't come through that, then the big night in America isn't going to happen.
Fight that a lot of people have been talking about on this card. Chief support, DILLIAN White taking on Ian Lewison for the British title. Big heavyweights, we all like to see big heavyweights going at it firstly. Let's talk a little bit about this one. How do you sort of break it down?
It's weird because I've obviously seen DILLIAN White in a few fights, but I've not really seen too much of Ian Lewison. I think he's been on the Goodwin shows a lot, so I've not really seen too much of him. But I mean, it's what you like, isn't it? I mean, I think DILLIAN White's probably got this one in the bag, and he should win pretty well. But other people think Ian Lewison can stop him. But I mean, I don't know enough about Lewison to call it.
Made an interesting point in the press conference. Ian Lewison's had some good wins, notably stopping Solis in the amateurs, knocking him out clean was a pretty good thing with them big gloves. So he's known that he can hit, but do you think he can go the distance and get into them sort of mid to late rounds?
Yeah, I can't remember. I was talking to the other day, but they said Lewison was a great amateur, and I think he got offered a lot of money to turn pro before he did, and I think he went and lost to David Price or something in the ABAs, and I think he lost a bit of momentum there, and that's another factor. Like sometimes you've got to strike when your iron's hot, and you have to turn pro and
100%.
And earn when you can. But no, I think it could be it's one of their breakout fights. So someone's going to shine on this night and go on to bigger and better things.
So it's quite interesting because about 3-4 months ago, Ian Lewison got a call to go out to China as an opponent.
Yep.
Gone out there, knocked out the hometown fighter, took his belt in front of sort of 10,000 people. So he sort of thrives on these occasions a little bit, which makes him a little bit dangerous.
Yeah. No, I mean, you've got to respect him. I mean, China of all places, do you know what I mean? You're not going. If it goes to the scorecards, you've got no hope. So fair play to him for going out there and pulling it out of the bag, getting a stoppage win. And listen, he'll come in with the same confidence.
It's going to be an interesting fight, that it really is. Listen, John Ryder, thank you very much for talking to ARNFIELD TV. Great to get back on the channel. We look forward to hearing some imminent news as to what's going to go on with you and when you're going to be put next out, and
fingers crossed.
Hopefully putting things right. You know what I mean?
Yep, definitely.
Top man, John. I'll catch you soon.
Cheers, James. Thank you, mate.